and welcome to another edition of GLOAT League Fantasy Football Today, whatever you want to call this. This will be the weekly podcast / recording of the things and happenings that transpire within the 2017 GLOAT League season. I am going to be doing this format for this year via audio recordings instead of the weekly write-up. I think it might be actually easier and less tedious for me to do it. So without any delay, the show is underway. Today's first episode is a quick interview we have with defending champion Jim Selvaggio. This was taken right after the divisional draft, a few days after, so we get Jim's thoughts and insights of what he thinks is going to happen of this year's league, as well as his divisional draft, who he selected, and what his opinions are of them, as well as other members of the league. So here's the clip. Enjoy. Okay, so Jim, you selected Tim, Danny Gentile, and Black Dan with your picks. Any reason in terms of like what the way of thinking is for those three?
Well, I wanted to kind of pick who I thought were three of the best people in the league that would really challenge me. And, no, I'm just joking. I want the easiest competition. Basically, I look at them as 6-0 for me. So that's my reasoning.
That's a good way of thinking of it. Well, Dave Dave really threw a monkey wrench into this whole thing by selecting Andy over Keith, but you stuck with Tim as the number one pick. There have been rumors going about that last season Tim was the specific reason why you won your title with all the trades you two made last year. Any comments on that? And also, do you think with Tim being in your division now, it will kind of prevent him from making any future deals with you?
No, I don't think so. I think if I wanted to make a move with Tim, I could easily get it done. He's very gullible. Even if he hears this, I'm sure I could strike a deal with him. I just saw a weak person, took advantage of him, got my title. So that's all I care about is the end of the game, to get the money and the trophy and the belt. So that's what I did, and I'll do it again this year.
Do you think anybody in your division is going to give you a legitimate challenge?
No. I could pretty much just close my eyes and just set it how I want, and none of those guys will be able to challenge me at all. Like I said before, it's easy wins. It's 6-0.
So you sound very confident with your six potential division wins. Do you think you'll be able to make a run at Dave's record last year of starting 12-0? Well, let me put it to you this way: your out of conference schedule is you will be playing teams. You will be playing owners such as Manny, Ed, Pete, and Sean, as well as Keith, Kyle, and Josh and Frank. I mean, do any of those names scare you?
No. Like I said, no one in this league scares me at all. I think I beat Manny 3 times. I beat Ed in the first round of the playoffs. No, not really. I mean, the main goal is, like I said, I'm going to repeat. I believe no one in this league has repeated, so I'm going for that. Also, I really want to see Dave wear a fairy costume at the end of the year, so...
I think we all do on that. Well, Kevin has said he will do his best in terms of rigging the league. I have the utmost confidence in that. Now, with you repeating, is there any... I mean, I know you sound really confident in everybody in the league. Do you think... I mean, is there a certain player that you think you will need to draft in order to repeat? Like, I'll put you on the spot right now. You have the first pick overall, as you did last year. Is it really cut and dry with David Johnson and Le'Veon Bell, and then everybody else? It feels like it's those two, and then there's a large gap in between.
I mean, there's good players all around. I mean, I have the first pick again. I'm not going to say this right now, what I'm looking at, but, I don't think it's set in stone on who would be the first pick. I mean, there's so many good players out there, so.
Okay,
I'll just kinda
let me ask you this. I know I'm putting you on the spot, and I know you don't want to reveal your draft strategy. If you are given the first pick overall, will you do the craziest thing in the world and take Phil Dawson?
Well, it is on my radar, and I've been thinking about that. Getting a strong kicker early on is
it's a bold move.
Possibility, yeah, it's a bold move. But you never know. We'll see, I guess. Huh? I mean, if anything, even if I draft Phil Dawson, I'm sure I could trade a content for about half his roster. So.
Ooh. That burns. That really burned. I'm feeling that all the way over in Westlake. All right. On any final question, any parting words? Do you have anything to say to any of the other owners in the league for this upcoming season?
I'm not scared, homies. Bring it. And I will be wearing a basketball jersey again this year. So.
That's kind of hilarious because Josh actually asked about the wigger. So. All right.
Which I'm not. I just like Charles Barkley a lot.
Well, Kevin Johnson's clearly better. So.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you very much, man.